When you think of a pigeon, what images are conjured for you? Do you think of the birds we've cast away, domesticated messengers that love and coo to our every beck and call? I know you've seen them around, especially for all you New York City folks. Can you vividly see those very birds that wait at the train station, scrounging for a piece of bread that may fall from someone's hand? The birds that nest in your backyard or your neighbor's tree, a pile of feathers and twigs discarded on the ground. If so, you'd be correct. That's exactly what a pigeon is. But let me take your hand, and let's swim across the Pacific Ocean, and we'll delve into the atmosphere of my home country, the Philippines. My birthright is from Luzon, one of the many islands there, but I was raised here in America. Luzon is where my family's bloodline has rested and grown like the rice on the rice terraces for generations. Intermingling with the Spanish conquistadors, which is actually where my last name comes from, Misa, meaning mass. Many words in Tagalog and even my dialect, Sambal from the Zambales province in Luzon, are loan words from the Spaniards. I'll be introducing you all to some of those words tonight. Through the jungle journey, we'll use our binoculars and look for this bird. Now, I'm just gonna quickly share an image of the bird that I'm writing about, and I just want you guys to keep this in mind. All right, I'll give it a moment to share my screen. Hopefully you guys can see it, capture it, and then remember it. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing now. But remember, the red on its chest, that's very important. All right, let's get back into it. I don't wanna give it all away right now, but this particular variation of pigeon is found only in the rainforests of Luzon. All of the behaviors that I've written about the bird tonight are all true scientific facts and can be found on various official state zoo pages where I did my research from. Without further ado, I introduce to you my poem, From Luzon to Luzon. All right. So, from Luzon is the Zambales province that I never had the chance to kiss, where the sands are speckled with lost Neverland wishes, a place in which my dead skin falls and is drawn to the soil laden with siren calls. It's a place that I've only read in letters, its colonized rivers, the baptismal fountain of my elders. From Luzon lies the foliage that is home to a bird with many names, Luzon's bleeding heart, the bleeding heart dove, the bleeding heart pigeon, Paloma de Puñalada, the stabbed pigeon, a name of Spanish origin. Punay, its native name in Tagalog, ubiquitous for pigeon throughout the Southeast Asian Sea. Why is it called a ground pigeon? A bird that refuses to stay in a tree. Atop its snow breast, surrounded by iridescent plumage, is a striking gunshot design reminiscent of crimson fire and fumage. It's a sheepish thing as it pecks through the jungle's floor, looking for fallen fruit, worms, and seeds in a rainforest ravaged by war. This wounded one is monogamous for life, searching for a mate, carmine chest puffed with might. It seeks refuge in both males and females, with its feathers crafted from ash and an angel's halo. Punay always gives its love away, the red of its tufts, its heart already in the time of yesterday. Never begging borrower, always lavish splendor, the bloodied bird proudly struts in a country that casts away those that love the same gender. Invisible to unknowing outsiders yet, in its wild world it thrives. It was commemorated on a Filipino postage stamp, finally forever alive. Even if it slinks in silence as a stalking sweetheart, a sleuth, bleeding heart dove, you will forever be my muse. To Luzon, it is no matter if I was robbed of the chance to know my given blood right, a lush location that could have been where I'm given a second shot in another life. The northern inlets leading to the stormy southern seas carries the voices of my ancestral matriarchs, the fair sea maidens that never bent to please. Your howling tropics are home to your local fowl, a bird made from Murano-blown glass, pure art. To my homeland Sambalas, I vow to uphold my family name as Luzon's bleeding heart. Thank you everyone for listening, and again, shout out to all the other poets of Girls Right Now. Thank you everyone.